would you like your story to be about tonight, baby?
About a dog named Alpha.
A dog?
I mean, not well, a dog named Alpha, and his brother was Papa Bear.
Oh, okay. This was the story about two dogs. We'll call them um, Batun
No,
and Batan.
no. How about Al? I said that I wanted to be two dogs, and one was Alpha, and the other one was Papa Bear.
I know. Hold on. Follow me, okay?
Okay.
This is the story about two dogs named Batun and Batan. Batun and Batan have been dogs in many lives on earth, and they loved it. Sometimes they were friends, sometimes they were not. And they were experiencing lots of different uh, earthly dimensional things every time they came to Earth and incarnated as dogs. But they wanted something new, something very challenging. They wanted to be able to love and to connect and to form a bigger family. This was not normal for dogs. I mean, yes, dogs have packs and they connect with each other, but it's always around survival, and there's always hierarchies and competition. It's very different than the relation that a dog would have with a human, and they both wanted to experience that. And they were like brothers in the other dimension, so they wanted to come to this dimension as brothers too. But they realized soon that they had an amazing opportunity to be with a family that would love them for many years, except they would have to come into that family in separate times. And they thought, sure, we've been separate before, we can do this separate too, as long as we both experience this, stay with this family, and then when we come back, we can tell each other stories about it. Deal, said Batun and Batan. And Batun went down to Earth and was born as a Rottweiler many years back in Mexico City that would later become, only a few weeks after her birth, to be adopted by Mommy and Papi when they were first dating. I think not even a year of us dating, we adopted Alpha. And we named her Alpha. With the spirit of one of the brothers, Alpha experienced what it was like to be a part of a family, to grow, to be loved, and to be so important that when that family moved out of the country, she came with them. And when that family bought a new house with a huge park and a beautiful pond, she came with them. And when that family decided to bring the most amazing kid in the world into this dimension, later named Alex, she was there too. And so she experienced all of that and brought back a ton of memories. And when she went back there, about at the same time, another Rottweiler was being born. It was her brother, Batan. And Batan was born under a different house and with a different name, for they were never to meet in this plane of existence this time. And so years passed, and that other dog was had a weird name, Moose or something, and he was happy, but he also experienced something a little different. He experienced human sadness because he was with an owner that was having very difficult times, and he experienced what it was to get separated from that owner. But he also experienced what it was like to have a second chance at a new life in this dimension with a new name. His name, guess what it will be?
What?
Papa Bear. And Papa Bear came into the same family as Alpha did when the brother of the soul of Alpha incarnated as a male dog and ended up becoming part of this family's ascension, growth, and experiences. And so it was that Papa Bear and Alex became best friends, and Alex took great care of Papa Bear for the rest of his life until his body said no more. And Bagdan returned to Bagdun up in the other dimension and told her all about how much fun they've had together. And they both decided to wait for Alex when Alex would transition into the other dimension to greet him again. The end.